Hello you lot, how you doing? Oh, found a little gem. I'm struggling to get a campsite from Sethorns in the last video because it's, well, literally it's just stopped raining. It's rained for 24 hours. Got here yesterday and we found a proper gem. It's just outside Salisbury, right next to the racecourse. See it? Coombe Park. Oh, what a place. You got to come here, it's lovely. It's a family owned campsite. Linda will greet you. She's a darling, absolutely lovely lady. This place is mint. Her and her brother run this place now. Her parents owned it, but unfortunately they both passed away. God rest their soul. Last year. And now they own it. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. Great campsite. Great, everything you want. I'm going to show you around. It's £27, around about that, £27.50 a night on electricity, with showers, with washing facilities, and a shop. Why ain't they all like this? And if you've got an Axi card, which you use around France, it's £25 a night on electrical lookup with everything included. Yeah, there's one in the New Forest. Won't mention it. One in the New Forest, that was £45 a night. Then you had to pay £2.50 a day to use the showers and facilities. Flipping daylight robbery. Yeah, this place, I'll show you around here, you will flipping love it. If you ever come into Salisbury, it's just outside Salisbury. I don't think you can see the... No, you can't. Salisbury's over there, the cathedral spire is right over there, just over there. I think you can get a cab into town for a tenner. That's how close you are. So you come into this bit and book in here in reception. There's a shop there, got everything you could want in it. Loads of stuff, plates, everything, food, drink, your toiletries, camping stuff, pots, pans, flipping everything you can need. Raven likes it. So you pull up here, they put your number plate in so you can come and go as you please. Which is superb. Little bins all over the place. As you're coming through the gate, you've got that. Samuel's quite excited about over that. Look, she loves a post box, and there's a telephone box there as well. How cool's that? Flipping lovely. Now, as you bearing in mind it's the winter, all the daffs and the crocuses are all coming up in their planters. Look at them. It's mint here. Really, really nice. As you're coming through the gate, you've got your drinking water there. You can fill up. Chemical disposal point for your toilet, and there's also another one at the other end of the campsite. And this is it. It's a family site. Oh my god, it's just so nice here. I phoned up and I said, any chance of a pitch, darling? Because I'm trying to search out hard standing because everywhere's waterlogged. You couldn't get a pitch for love nor money in the New Forest because most of them are grass pitches and they're all under half a foot of bloody water. That's your tourist information in there. Got all your leaflets and everything you could possibly want in there. And I'll take you around this way. We're up there on pitch 5. Got a drive over Grey Waste, which is good. Kiddies playground, fantastic. Can have a run around on here. So dogs on a lead at all times. No kite flying. No remote controlled aircraft, so no bloody drones going up while you're sitting there sunbathing. No kids on the playground after 10 o'clock at night. No open fires. Barbecues only, not to be placed on the grass. Yada yada yada. No noise between 2300 and 7 o'clock in the morning. There you go. Now we've got quite a few. How many? They've got 1, 2. I think they've got about 12, 14 hard standing pitches. Look at that. Let me show you this. Come on, guys. That is a relic of our past. Oh, you remember sliding down that bad boy in the summertime when we used to have decent summers? Look at that. Get on the top, burn your bum all the way down it, fly off the end, get gravel in your knee. Made us who we are today. Let me show you over here. It's just so nice here. So you've got your toilets and shower block here on my left. Flip around again. In there. It's lovely. It's very clean in there. Very clean. Smells nice, you know. Nice hot shower. Push button, but all I do is lean on the button. There's a thing with people, oh, it's a push button shower. So flipping what? You got a shower, haven't you? I'll just lean on it. You can even buy a little gizmo now that you clip onto it and it pulls it in and holds it in. Oh, for flipping hell. Modern day problems. Let me take you in and show you that now. So here we go. It's nice in here, isn't it? So you can have a rally on here and use this. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's well good. Use it as a meeting room and that as well, I think. But there's going to be a rally turning up at the end of this week. Ideal, isn't it? All come in here and have a knees up. Dishwashing area. As I say, it's absolutely spotless in here. Fridges you can hire out. A hot chocolate machine. Ooh. I might have to have an hot chocolate. Oh good. And I think this is a little bathroom for the kiddies. There you go. Children's bathroom. What's this here? No, nothing through there. Not supposed to be in there. All sorts of stuff you can buy at the shop. And you can order fresh bread from the shop. It's cool, isn't it? Let's have a look in here. Now the plumber's in doing a bit of work. It's kind of off season there, they've got to have a bit of chance to do some bits and bobs. This is your laundry room. Look at that. What's that? It's an odd looking thing. And there's another one. Tumble dryers and wash machines. Cute, isn't it? It's well good. Let's have a look in here. Oh, nice. Gonna treat myself to a shower tonight. Absolutely spotless. Lovely. 3 showers. Nice and clean. Your traps. There we go. Disabled. Disabled one. Well, nice, isn't it? As I say, they've had this campsite for 45 years. Well, nice. I'm taking him in now. Right. Off we go again. There you go. Happy days. Pretty cool, isn't it? I'll take you up and show you the view of the rolling Wiltshire countryside. Beautiful area to come and visit. So literally it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, and it started raining yesterday afternoon, and it stopped about 12:30. And last night I heard some tippy tapping on the roof, and I thought, that don't sound like rain. It's flipping like snow, sleet. Ugh. So these are all grass pitches all the way around here. This part at the campsite is grass pitches. So you can have tents and stuff like that, come up here with your kids. There's a village down there, hopefully we'll show you that, with a pub in. We might go into Salisbury. Might. Not too sure yet. Don't know how long we're going to stay here for. But for £25 a night with your Axi card, God, this is how it should be. All these greedy campsite owners want a flipping fortune. What was it? I looked at 2 nights on a campsite in a New Forest. It's like nearly £100. Jesus. Come on, get a flipping grip, Brian. Stop being greedy. Anyway, you got bins and everything here. These are like tent pitches. But look at this view over here. Look at that. Gotta love a bit of Wiltshire. Over there's a big woodland that you can walk through. Plenty of walks around this area. Plenty walks. There's another village up there. You can walk through the woods and go down into a couple of other villages outside Salisbury. Lovely. Linda's brother lives on site, so if you need anything after hours, he'll come out. His mobile phone number is on the door to the shop. But it's Sunday today. Lovely flipping jubbly. Hope you all had a lovely Valentine's Day. That's how far I am ahead. As I've decided for a little while, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop down to a Wednesday vlog, just while I'm getting back into the swing of things after Christmas. Because we've got a lot to do. It's coming up to the end of February. Sorry about the wind. It's coming up to the end of February, and I've got to get a whole heap of stuff done before our next big adventure across the English Channel. Can't wait. But I've got to do all the usual things when you've got a van. I've got to have your habby checked, get my MOT done, get her serviced. I've decided to have the rear brakes done and the handbrake adjusted this year. I had the front brakes all done last year, new discs and pads. I keep on top of that van like nobody's business. If it needs something doing, or it's getting close to something needing doing, it's done. My mechanic comes round and does it. He's a flipping gem. If you're in the Essex area and you ever need a mobile mechanic, give us a shout and I'll get my mate Graham to come and see you. He's a flipping top lad. So also here are these static caravans. Static caravans, look at them. And you can rent them out. There we go. There are 6 there. 6 static caravans. What a place to come in the summertime. Absolutely lovely. The hard standings are as flat as a pancake. And what I like about this place as well, these hard standings around this side, not the two at the front near the showers, but these here are concrete based, so you don't get all that pesky gravel in your van. Absolute flipping nightmare. But around this part as well, we've got these little tuck away grass pitches, which are flipping lovely. You can have a little private area to yourself. A couple of them have got benches on. But look at the trees. Linda's brother is out here trimming all the trees, making it all look pretty. So nice. It's fresh water everywhere. There's one drinking water there. I don't know what that one is. Is that a fresh or grey? Another drinking water there. There's another one over there. As I say, these are all grass pitches. You can see over the back there just how sodden it is. So waterlogged on the grass pitches. I just couldn't get on anywhere in the New Forest, so we had to come away. This is about, from Sethorns, this is about 50-minute drive. 45 to 50 minutes depending on the traffic. Because when you come into Salisbury, it's a flipping nightmare. Absolute flipping nightmare there. It's just like a big bottleneck. Unbelievable. So that's it. It's not a big site. It's flipping lovely. I love it here. The greeting you get is amazing. That's all the race course there. Great big race course. You get a wonderful greeting, and there's an exit there, look. And that there is where the other chemical toilet thing is, for emptying your toilet waste. And we're here. He's just trimmed all the trees. He's had to find a gap in the weather to cut them, and then he managed to get them all cut, on most of them, and then it piddled down rain, so he's got to come back and clear all this up. They started doing it yesterday. But look at the topiary of the trees. Look. Really well attended. Beautiful, beautiful place. And we're here. So I don't know what we're doing next. I think we're going to have a walk into town, and then we might go to Salisbury. If we go to Salisbury, obviously I'll take you with us, because I'm good like that. Anyway, let's go to the van for a nice cup of tea. I'll see you in a little while. Here we go. Got back to the van. I was going to have a cup of tea, and Sammy said the magic words. Do you want to go to the pub? So, go on, Raven. So obviously I said yes. This is a dog-friendly pub down here, and they do food. So you come out the site and you head down here, this track, and it takes you all the way down into the village. Which way have we got to go? Do you remember, left or right? Right at the bottom. There we go.
I think you come to like a T-junction.
Like a T-junction thing. Right. So, don't know how long this is going to take us, but I'll show you down here when we get down here. Comes a car. Probably going on the campsite. Let's go and have a look, eh? Let's go and explore. You know I like exploring with you lot. Look at that place there with a little veranda going over the pond. Wow, that's lovely. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're at the Fox and Goose Pub. Sammy's just gone in.
Someone's got a dog in there.
Someone's got a dog in there, so it's dog friendly. Result, hope they do Guinness. I'm sure they do, mate. Let's go and have a look, eh? Ooh. This has been here a long time. Look at that. Right, let's go and have a butcher's hook in here. Managed to get in the Fox and Goose. It's lovely in here. Look at this. He hasn't smelt it yet. Yes, I've. Oh, flipping hell. Nice pint of Guinness. Just wait for it to settle, guys. It's got to be all black before I drink it. Literally, we come in here just in between seatings. We got a table. Table 13, lucky old us.
I like 13.
Yeah, it's been lucky for us lately. We've had pitch 13 and table 13 and managed to get them both.
Yeah.
But I've got starters, a white bait, so I like that. And also, we've both got roast top side of beef. Happy days. About a 20-minute walk here. Not far. Sort of uphill and down, as all of Wiltshire is. So anyway. Show what the food's like when it come out. Here we go, white bait. Oh, that's lovely. Nice bit of garlic mayo. Nice. I'm going to scoff that. Sammy don't like it. Never mind. Grub's turned up, looks really nice. Proper roast dinner. Lovely jubbly. Happy flipping days. Can't believe this. Right little treat. What a touch. What are you looking at? Where's mine? It's coming. Christ's sake, dog. And a Guinness. That was lovely. And Raven had some, didn't you, mate? Even though he's still hawking for more. Yeah, roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, and some Guinness. You did, you had a bit of Guinness, didn't you, mate? You're a good boy. Bless your heart. Stop teasing him. Oh, want it? Nom. Thanks, Mum. Oh, that was flipping lovely in there. Really nice. Really nice. The staff are fantastic. That was well needed, wasn't it, darling?
It was, yeah.
I'll tell you what isn't needed. This.
Raining again.
Come on. Here we go. Is it ever going to stop raining? Jesus. Flipping Ada, mate. Look, that's supposed to be a little stream there. Oh well. Let's get back to Gladys. You getting wet, darling? See what I flipping do for you lot? Oh my God. Look!
I'm soaked. Look at me jeans.
Oh my God. We just got soaked. But let me show you this. A rainbow. Look. There's a rainbow. And beyond the rain. Oh my God. I'm flipping soaked, Dad. I know you are, mate. Come on, let's go back. Get a diesel heater on, lovely jubbly. There's flipping blue sky over there.
I can't see a thing.
Right, we dried off. Christ, we got soaked yesterday. Flipping out. Lovely roast dinner down there. We was going to go into Salisbury today, but it's either an hour and a half walk or a taxi drive, and there's another village down that way, but that's an hour's walk as well. So, as you can see, we've had a little break in the weather. I've got a job on this van that I've been putting off for ages, but I need to do it, and I'll show you what it is. It's this. Right. So in these vans, now, I worked for a motor manufacturing company for 30 odd years. And unfortunately, I won't say the minority, but the majority of the engineers that design these things haven't got a flipping clue what they are doing. Right? So what they've done is, with this particular model, this is your air intake. Now, Fords suffer from this as well. You can buy another thing for the Fords if you've got a Ford cab, but this is a Ducato cab. So what happens is, this gets saturated, the water runs down through your air intake, through your vents in your bonnet, runs down onto your air intake, and then drips out. This gets saturated, drips out, and does that on top of your engine. Now, ours is not that much of a problem because we're always in ours, but if you're leaving your van all winter with that water sitting in there, and it also collects in other places, that's no good for your engine. Can rust your injector points, but mine are all right because my scuttle board isn't leaking. It's okay. These things, when they get really old, water runs down there and they run underneath this seal here into your engine bay. No good. Also, what happens with these is these can get full up, your drainage ports, which run out and run down outside your inner wings. So today I'm going to fit one of these, and then this is made by Scotty. It's a 3D printed Mark IV plate, and it goes underneath there. Okay, round that way. It goes underneath there, and you run pipes, these pipes, out down the front of your engine bay. All the water runs out on the floor instead of dripping all over your engine. So that's what I'm going to attempt to fit today. So this will fit on there like that, and then you push the rubber seal back on afterwards there. So it goes on like that, and then you push the rubber seal on. These rubber seals just pull off, but they're like a spongy, cheap material, like most motor cars are made of. Cheap materials, because it keeps the prices down. So this just peels off. You can see the water running out there now, look. So I'm going to take that off. There we go. Look at all the water coming out there. I'll put that up there because that's the way it goes on. And after each step, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. But you get a comprehensive little cartoon-like set of instructions, which are not bad. They're pretty good. It's basically three holes. So you need a set of drill bits. Okay. I think a 2mm and a 5mm. A small drill. Now these are brilliant. These little pistol screwdriver drills. I carry this in my van all the time because you will need it sooner or later if you're out in your van. And that's all you need, and a little Phillips screwdriver. So let's see if I can do this without cocking it up. Okay, so firstly you offer up the tray to the air intake, and you get supplied with these little markers, these little guides, jigs for drilling your holes, and they're for the sides, them ones. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to offer it on there, and then drill through that little hole with a 2mm drill bit. Okay, then what you have to do is then take it off and open it up to a 5mm. So that's what I'm going to do now, hopefully. Right, so you hold it in position like this. It says to clip the 2 side clips on the side. Impossible. Every time you put it on and you hold the middle bit, it pops off. So you hold it in position like this, so it fits and feels right. Drill a hole, 2mm. Then screw that to the tray. There we go. But you've got to open up that hole in the middle there to a 5mm first. So let's do that bit. Right, so there's the screw, and there's the tray in place. Now you have to use these, they're guides, okay? So you clip them over the top. You need to be a bit of an octopus to do this. Clip this over the top. There's an indentation underneath that little clip guide. You hold that up, and that holds that in the right place, like that. Now I've got to drill through there, put a screw hole, and do the same to the other side. There we go. It's coming together. Right, so I've done that. What you have to do is you have to sort of hold it up, hold that guide on the front, and pull it towards yourself till it fits, till you can feel there's no gap at the back of this, and it needs to be leaning forward slightly. Okay, so this one the same. You pull it forward, and then you drill from the inside. Zip, zip with a 2mm drill. Take it off and then drill through the 5mm as you'll drill into the brackets itself. You won't be able to drill it from the outside. Might be able to get that one, but that one you won't. So we have to drill it from the inside. So there we go. Let's get rid of that swoof. Now all I need to do is fit the screws in the side, refit this, put the hoses on and run them down the front of my engine bay. Wish me luck again. Right, so there we go, tray's in. Screws stick out a bit, I'm going to cut them off. A pair of side cutters, give them a clip off. One underneath don't really go anywhere, goes into the back box. Now all I've got to do is put that back on and fit the pipes. And the pipes go down there, and then the water should run out of that into the pipes, down out the engine bay, not all over my engine. As I said, I use my van all the time, so if there is a smidgen of water on the engine, then it dries out straight away, because I always go on a fairly long journey. So this all gets blown off and dried out. But you've got to remember, if your van's sitting for however many months of the year, 4 or 5 months a year over winter, you need to check that. Because look, you can see it in there, look. That'll alleviate that problem then. There we go. The other thing I did is when I fitted these screws, I got a 1mm drill bit because I didn't really trust the 3D printing plastic, and just pilot hold those screws before I screwed it on. Worked perfectly, good as gold, and that's on there, that ain't coming off, and there's no gap around the back, so it's perfectly sealed. And there we go, there you can see it there. Just got to run the pipes in now, put this back on over the top of this, which fits all the way around there. Job done. Happy flipping days. Right, so that's back on. There we go, and I sprayed it with silicone spray as well. So once a year, all your rubber stuff like this, all your seals for your doors, maybe twice a year, all your seals for your doors, all your window seals, your skylight seals and everything like that, spray with a silicone based lubricant, and that keeps them nice and supple all the time. Otherwise they just dry out and they crack. So there we go. So I've got my hoses soaking in a JP cup. See that little thing there? That little QR code? I'll put one at the end of every video. The reason I do that is so you can take your mobile phone, hold it, point the camera at the QR code at the end of the video. It'll come up with a little yellow box. Click that little yellow box and it will take you to my YouTube channel, and press the subscribe button. That's why I do it. There we go. So I'm just warming the ends of these hoses up so they go on these little spigots better. And then that should be that. I think the most difficult part of the whole operation will be getting these pipes in the right position so the water runs out and runs off of anything important underneath there. There we go. Sorted. Now there is people have a problem with these, as I said, these scuttle boards with water dripping down underneath them. You can Sikaflex take them off, pull them forward because they're not very tight fitting, but the actual bonnet pushes down on it to actually seal it. Should do anyway. You can either get some Sikaflex, take it off, put some Sikaflex behind it, and that should stop the drip. Or what I might do is put something in there and in there to hold that up against the window. But that's a known fault as well. Why they do it, why they don't fit them properly in the first flipping place, or make them from a material that doesn't warp in the heat, etc., is beyond me. I could tell you some stories about Ford engineers that will make your toes curl. I tell you, when they've come up to me and said, I want this fitted here, and I'm like, no. What do you mean no? Well, you can't fit it there. Why not? Because that's at the end of the operation. I've fitted half a dozen clips over the top of it before it gets there. So how are you going to fit it? Oh, go away, think again. There we go. Engineers for you. Right, let's get these things fitted, see if I can drape them down here somewhere. Right, as predicted, they are fiddly as flip to get down there. I've run them out through the edge, put a cable tie there, put some tape on the end, and run them down onto the underneath the inner wing. I'd like these to be another twice as long, those things. In fact, I might even get some that's twice as long. Take this bottom tray out here, there's a bottom tray there, take that out and then run them down on top of that, but at the moment they're pointing towards the top of it. So there you go. That should run all the water that comes down there, down there, down there, into the inner wing. Well, this vlog took an unexpected turn. We was going to go out today and I thought to myself, I've got a couple of jobs I want to do in a van, and while we're out there, it's the only sort of time we get to do these things. So Sammy's having a good old clean up in there. I've fitted a new plug to the basin in the shower room. Perfect, looks brilliant. Done a couple of other bits and bobs in there, but you've got to keep on top of these things. If you don't keep on top of them, they become a flipping nightmare, and bits and bobs will go when you least expect it, when you ain't got the gear to do it. So just keep on top of them. As I say, we're going home soon, so back to base. Got a hell of a lot of stuff to do, like normal running business of the van. get her MOT, get her sorted out, get her serviced, etc, 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 and then we're off. Where are we going, you may ask? I don't even know yet. I've changed my mind 3 times, but I think I know where we're going. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking through this video. It took a complete turn. You've seen us get soaked anyway, so that's got to be something, isn't it, eh? And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much. You take care. All the best. Tatty bye.
Bungle, you're such a plonker.